Everyone, thanks so much for joining. Who's excited to be here today? Yeah, all right. Get some energy in this room. Everybody's quiet. I saw a lot of hands raised when he asked at Cryptalgo. Great job, by the way. And we're firm believers of what you're doing, which is why we're doing something similar, but a little bit more robust in a different kind of niche. So excited about that. So for all you traders who raised your hand that trade crypto, out of all of you who are frustrated with the siloed data that's all over the internet. So if you want to do research, you're a hedge fund, you're a retail trader, accredited investor, whatever the case may be, all the information is siloed everywhere. You go to coinmarketcap.com to understand what the prices are doing, right? You go to Twitter to understand what's the sentiment. You're all over the place. There's so many different outlets for data. And you want to understand what to do in real time, right? This guy's saying, yeah, I agree. That's why I'm creating this thing, right? So at the end of the day, we want to create what's a singular platform, basically be the kayak for market intelligence for crypto traders. So you don't have to go all over the place. You can find out the information that makes sense to you, and you can make trades and execute accordingly on your own platform that you so choose. So once again, gone through some of these challenges, got ahead of myself, but it's because I'm excited about what we're doing here. Some of the challenges, like I said, are this information overload. There's so much information. We don't know what to trust, what to believe, what not to believe. There's fake news, there's FUD. There's all these things happening all over the place. What's actually influencing the market? Do any of us really know? I don't think so. There's unreliable data, bad actors, market manipulation. All of this is posed to us as traders. So I created this because I'm a trader, and I was experiencing this pain, and I wanted to solve a problem. I create AI and machine learning tools for big brands around the world, and I wanted to apply that same methodology to the crypto space. So I know what I'm doing. I've done this for some of the biggest brands out there in retail, restaurants, et cetera. So here's some of the websites like we were talking about. I'm sure each of you have visited at least one, if not two, if not all of these websites to find a little piece of information to give you that edge when it comes to trading. You see things like Twitter, somebody's account has been hacked. We've all seen John McAfee is, pump some coins up, right? We know that it's not just the technical and fundamental analysis that's affecting prices, but a lot of people default to that because they don't know how to quantify some of the other things like market sentiment analysis, community. What is the community doing? Are they even developing on the GitHub repositories of some of these projects? What's the long-term viability? That is what we're trying to quantify here. You look at coinmarketcap.com, this is the go-to. Is this the go-to for most of us in the room for just checking prices really quick? There's some other ones out there, Crypto Compare, et cetera. This is the go-to, right? 300 million hits are coming to this site every single month. I'm looking to capture on a conservative basis 1% of that traffic at $1.99 a month for the most robust research tool anyone's ever seen in the crypto space. And just that alone will produce us revenue upwards of $25 million in year one if we're able to accomplish that. So we have a revenue model outside of just trying to monetize on the crypto and tying this whole thing to blockchain. That's not what we're interested in. We're seasoned entrepreneurs. We've done this before, and we know how to ship something to market as quick as possible. So once again, the cryptocurrency space in terms of market intelligence needs a single source of truth. So that's what we're doing here at CoinGenius. This is an app, and we have a mobile-first strategy. Why? Because I believe in mobile-first, being a digital marketer and myself. Surrounded myself with a team of top experts in the industry from blockchain to banking, data science, and AI and machine learning to help build this platform. And the reason, once again, it's mobile first is given the fact that we're always on the go, and we want to know what's happening in the market in real time. So that's what we aim to do. And with the inherent push notifications in mobile phones, wouldn't it be nice if you got a notification saying, hey, there's a news article that just came out, and it has the ability to influence a market? Up or down, that's for you to decide. But that's when we layer on, and I'll get to in a second, our AI and machine learning technologies that can give you a confidence rating to understand it has a high or low probability of affecting a specific price of a coin or the market as a whole. One of the functions is comparative analysis. So we allow you to do your own analysis, right? Different factors mean different things to different people. So you might not care about sentiment, but you might care about doing something with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Are there trends? What's the correlation? And we can give you some of that correlation data, but our first version of the app is just help yourself, do it yourself research, but we give you all the data in one place so you can make intelligent trading decisions. The second one is the Bitcoin to Bitcoin sentiment as an example. So pulling sentiment from Twitter, Reddit, all over the net, just so we can understand what are people saying, how do they feel about this particular coin at this point, or the market as a whole. And you can do these overlays as well, so you can understand what to do. Customized news feeds. We all go on Cointelegraph or some of these other ones, and it's just, spewing data and different news stories that may not make sense to us, or it may not relate to some of the coins that we're interested in. So we allow you to customize your newsfeed around the coins that matter to you most, or the projects, whether it be ICOs, whatever the case may be. So once again, we're just trying to streamline the process so you can find out the information quickly. The last thing is the predictive analytics. We brought together a team, like I mentioned before, of some of the top data scientists in the world to be able to crunch some numbers on the back end to understand what is the next day price of Bitcoin, as an example. If you look right here at the end, you see this kind of little line right here, that's prediction. So take notes, take a picture right now. This is the Bitcoin price tomorrow. I'm kidding, totally kidding. But this is what we're trying to accomplish. So very early results are extremely positive from our team and what we've accomplished thus far. We use two things. One's driverless AI, and then the second one is LSTM, recurrent neural networks. And this is what our data science team is utilizing for the predictive analytics. We're not using that many variables as of this moment. We're using less than 10 variables, and we have over 100 different variables that will eventually be in the platform. So with these early results, we've already achieved a 97% accuracy rating. It was 95% a week ago, and I just got this update today, so I included it in the slide. Now, you might say, wow, that's crazy, they can predict the future. It's not that good to me, right? Being fully transparent. If I'm at 95%, let's just default to the 95%. If I did Bitcoin's price tomorrow, I'm still $400 off, right? So we need to get to 98 to 99%. And you're saying, yes, if I'm a crypto hedge fund, like, give me that, I want that now. Or I'm a retail investor, I need this, right? To understand where the market's going. You're never gonna get to 100% confidence, but with layering on some sort of qualitative data, like sentiment analysis, community rating, what are people saying? Are they engaged? Are they sharing? Are people posting on some of these ICOs or some of these projects? Is there a lot of activity? There's so many different things that you can quantify. The utility capacity utilization index, which is kind of a tongue twister for me, obviously, is something. How many transactions are in the queue? What's the trade volume, right? There's so many different factors, and we're trying to marry all those together into one platform and give you the predictive analytics that you need to make smart decisions. CoinGenius, even though it sounds great, is really just a small piece of the puzzle. And we're here for CoinGenius today, and there's a reason as to why. But there's a much bigger picture here. This is Perfectus.ai. Perfectus in Latin means advancement. We are very passionate about AI and machine learning technology, and we want to advance and move it forward because we feel, just like cryptocurrency data, it's very siloed. IBM has their own technology. Amazon has their own technology. Microsoft has their own technology, but they don't want to share it with each other because it's all proprietary and they can't trust each other. So we're tying it to the blockchain so they don't have to trust each other and they can help and monetize their creations much easier. So CoinGenius becomes one module of predictive analytics that we can apply to this that people can utilize in a marketplace and build upon to make their own creations. Real estate forecasting is on our roadmap as well, things like that. So why I bring this up is because we are, once again, seasoned entrepreneurs. We've done this before, and for us, there's a lot of noise out there, and you talk to a lot of ICOs out here. We're very different in the sense that we're not trying to raise $100 million. We're not trying to raise $200 million, $60 million. We're here to raise $3 to $5 million in our seed round. So if you want to get in very early, this is the time to do it. We're in big conversations with some of the biggest data aggregation companies and research tools and finance. Can't mention any names on stage, but we can talk offline. But a lot of people are very interested in this data, especially the research portion. People want to become that Bloomberg, and they're looking to us to help facilitate that in the crypto space itself. Here's our project timeline. So this idea was developed just in December 2017, but because of our team, we're able to execute on this extremely quickly and rapidly with a small amount of funding. It's all self-funded. We're all in on this, and this is what we do day in and day out. We breathe this thing. The MVP release is going to be in June. Public launch June 30th. of the app interface. The AI predictions will come after that in December. And the Perfectus AI beta access and eventual launch will be in June of 2019. But we're not raising money for that. We're raising money for CoinGenius because we want to bring something to market that's valuable to customers before I ever accept anybody's money in a traditional sense of an ICO, where we open this up to the public. That's very important to us. We want to put our money where our mouth is, and we want to treat our investors' money like it's our own. So who are we, right? This is our team. I think I'm running out of time, so I'll just expedite this a little bit. Some of the brightest minds in the industry. This is not a hoax. We're a real team. We're here. There's 3 of us back there, working with some of the biggest companies in the entire world. We're applying the same learnings and things that we've done with some of these Fortune 500, 100 brands and applying it to the crypto space. We're being advised by some of the top people in the industry, like the director of data science at Comcast, an ex-VP of Bank of America. These people believe in what we're accomplishing and what we're trying to do here, and they're putting their names behind it and their names on the line. Our token sale, once again, this is future. August, September is token sale. Right now we're doing the seed round. So once again, 3 to 5 million is what we're looking to raise right now for seed capital. We're looking for smart money. We're not just looking for somebody to just throw a bunch of money at us. We want somebody who believes in our vision of what we're trying to accomplish and can hopefully be a strategic partner. And that's what we're looking for. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, please visit us at booth 404 and become a genius.